Welcome back, fellas, to this new video of TechSpress. Today, let's check out more about 15 uses for the free AI-powered browser. So, if you're still using a regular browser, you're missing out an army of free AI agents ready to do the work. So, Comet does not just display website and acts on them. It's an agentic browser, meaning that AI can perform tasks inside the web page itself. I've broke down 15 best ways that you can use for the free features of Comet Hide right now and save hours of research and boost your productivity. First of all is the instant information and the summarization. So one-click page summary. Of course, you can open a long news article, click into the summarize button into the sidebar that you can see into the upper right corner. And here, for example, you have the actual assistants. They can be helping you to check out more information about what you're seeing here. You have the search, the investigation, the laboratory, you have the model, dictation, and start your own edits. So you can click directly into what is of course the best element for you. You select that stuff, and you can summarize my actual element here. Summarize this. Something too, for example, is the video summarization. You can paste the YouTube URL that you've seen in there, and when you copy and paste in a specific video, I don't know, maybe for example I scroll a little bit down, I look out for maybe this one, the Lord of the Rings, or this element, I paste this and I summarize me this video. It works for videos too. So the third thing that you can do is the fact checking and citation. You can ask for a complex question. For example, down here, using exactly the same element, so I'm going to open a new tab. I'm going to close this element, and let's say that I wanted to talk a little bit more about when was the last inflation rate report for Q3. Something like that. Show the cited answer, which is every answer you get into the comment is sourced. And there we go, everything is sourced. It's something that even the ChatGPT does not have. Something else, for example, is the chat with a page. On an open website in the sidebar, you can explain the third paragraph into simple terms that you can find directly into the assistant. The next thing, of course, is the real-time cross-tab search. We can open two competing product pages. We can compare the battery life of the product of the tab versus the tab number 2. The cross-tab comparison. You can use the tab number 1 to, let's say, talk a little bit more about the features required to make AI compare information from multiple open tabs simultaneously. Now let's talk a little bit more about the organization and the workflow. We have seen 5 so far. Now number 6, for example, are the instant tab organizers. So you can ask Comet to automatically group your tabs into logical collections like marketing and research for shopping. So let's say that I open a new tab, and here, let's say, organize my tabs by topic. And there we go. It would be making the research and how it could be organizing my tabs and organizing by topic. The research and the email. Looks really well. Something else, the quick task list. What are my actions items today? Comet can scan your current open tab history and connected application to create a quick prioritized list of your immediate action items. Something else is the automated form filling. You navigate through a simple online form that, of course, you can make the research really fast. Form automation. For simple recurring fields like name, address, basic contact info, Comet can be prompted to automatically populate forms, saving tedious copying and pasting. So for example, if I'm checking all of this information, so let's say from my Gmail tab, copy the info of the inbox mail that I have opened, and you paste them, of course, directly in there. So they're going to be, here's the info from your open Gmail, and voila. Next is the in-browse citation generation. You can, of course, select the element that you would like to make a quote, and automatically this will be appearing into the right section of your citation. Now, to convert a page to an email on the web page, type draft an email, that you can just import them directly in here. So I open a new tab. Let's say here, draft an email of the second tab, open it and send it to this specific email, for example. And it's going to be generating an email draft based into all the actual elements that are going to be generating. We have now learned 10 new elements of a Comet. Let's go for the last 5 of them, which is the idea brainstorming. I can open any tab, and let's say that I can here start by asking, give me 5 creative TikTok ideas for selling Pokemon products, accessories. And here we go. 5 different generative TikTok ideas that can be helping me to showcase this stuff. Something else, for example, is the code explanation. I can open a code snippet, and in the browser, for example, let's say I select here this code snippet, explain what is this function does. So for example, here I scroll a little bit down. Here, as you can see, here's all of this element. Tell me what does this code does. Here it is, the code explanation. Next is the unbiased product comparison. You can find the best budget noise cancelling headphones for under $100. So let's go for best. Find me the best headset with noise cancelling. And voila, it's going to be generating me more elements. Now, to learn more, for example, you can ask a question that enables the learn more, if available into the free tier. For complex topics, of course, you can connect often switching to structured learning more. For example, I want to learn more about biology or marine biology. And I have more quick currency elements. And lastly, for example, the quick currency unit conversion, which is the 15. You can use the sidebar as a lightning fast calculator to convert from currencies, unit measures, time zones, let's say USD to MXN, and boom, here is the actual rate that appears directly in here. Or you have the actual fast bar USD to MXN, and here, for example, is the actual United States dollar, and this is the Mexican peso. This is one of the most easiest, fastest ways to use the actual Comet. So guys, with that being said, you can now reach to the very end of the video. You now know how to use these great way elements of the Comet, the dashboard. So thank you guys again for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully with all these huge vast elements, we can all see you guys next time. See you soon.